Okay, so we've already determined the left-hand side of this animal function temperament, and we're using our core, what is it called? Like our ordinal points, our core fixed axis representation metrics, in order to understand, okay, so why? Because we fixed DI on this side, DE on this side, OI and OE, when we're crafting our animal function temperament, we can carry over the ordinance from this side to this. Why? Because it's linear. I actually don't know the rationalization offhand, but because of how we stabilized the ordering schema, this matches this on this side. Does that make sense? Well, we have to work on the explanation, but nevertheless, because we know that it matches to the left, to the right, we can just copy over the ordinance of each type, meaning the connection of one type to another type with an included directionality to describe the animal function in question, because there are a lot of different flavors of just one specific animal function. That's why we go with ordinance and directionality to be able to get that specific flavor of that specific psychological function based on a psychological type. None of these are psychological types yet because we haven't even plugged in modalities, let alone including social types. So if we continue, pause. Okay, so I finished writing in the first order. Blast, sleep, consume, play. Why? Because we're dealing with DI 1 to 2 NF blank. So how did I know that it was blast? Because it's 1 to 2, it can only be blast or consume. I originally thought that it was consume, but because it's DE, it cannot be consume. It has to be blast. Why? Because there is no DE blast. Excuse me, there is no DE consume. Does that make sense? So now we know that it's blast. Because it's connected to on N, meaning NF-NT, that means we're leading with the F. So the F is connected to the N. So what's next? See, if we had our bingo book out, I could show you the visual representation in the Punnett square, which I might pause. I found it in the bingo book. Blast, sleep, NF-NT, DE and OI, blast, sleep, NF, NT. Until next time.